Yes, we are back. How's it going, everybody? Coach Greg here, checking in on Saturday, Samurai Saturday. We are in. Gotta adjust my little workout attire here. Apologies for the later stream. Usually we are streaming at about 9 a.m. Central Time. It is about 10 a.m., a little bit past 10 a.m. Central Time. So we are here. We are actually going to get our workout in per usual, so nothing has changed, just a little bit later. Once again, apologies for that. Had other things unfortunately pushed the stream back, and hopefully I will do my best to always keep it at around 9 a.m. Central Time, although I do know we get a lot of people from all around the world, so their times and time zones are all over the place. So for some it might be better actually a little bit later, so we'll see. But glad to have you guys and gals. We're gonna get a workout in. We have a stopwatch focused one today. Hi, there's Kiki. How's it going? Anybody, if you are watching this, obviously right now we're just starting off the live stream, but if you're watching this in the future and you're streaming this after it's been recorded, feel free to check out that channel down there. Digital Psychology with Kiki. It's awesome. And I might be a little biased because it's my amazing wife, but there's some amazing videos there. Great way to connect mind, body, and it kind of goes really hand in hand with what we do here. So you get your workout in, you feel good, and then all of a sudden you might have some deeper thoughts about, how do I want to improve my life? How do I want to optimize everything? And that channel has a lot of great tips. Using numerology, using some things that I think any of us can apply pretty quickly, which is awesome. So, and that's what we're about here at CWF anyway. We want everybody to be able to improve their health and wellness, and we have different tools for you all to use. And sometimes it's a good old-fashioned butt-kicking workout. Other times it could be, affirmations and adjusting the way that you do things, and sometimes it's a combination of all the above. So anyway, here we are. We got the stopwatch. How's it going? Saliha, Turkey. Hello. If you're streaming from Turkey or checking in, hello, nice to see you. Jakari Gaines, what's going on? Hi, good to have you. Very nice to have you. We're about to start our workout. We're gonna go ahead and implement our planks today as well, because remember, plank is the challenge for May. So those of you that are in the challenge, remember you want to keep doing it every day. I'm gonna make sure I get mine in today. And if you get it in, you get a chance to win some swag. Like for example, where is it? There we go. That stuff right there. Shirts, hats, all manner of good things. So anyway, let's get started. A lot of our stuff today is gonna be timed. Let me move this back so we have some space here. More people jumping on. Hey, good to see you guys. Brian Hearn, that is amazing. I'm going to say it's Captain Crisp Crunch Awareness Month. I think that's what we're doing, right? Let's go ahead and start our stopwatch. My watch is already going for training. We're going to go ahead and time ourselves. Most things are going to be 30 seconds. So we're going to be moving kind of quickly to get through different exercises. Body weight squats are first. Go ahead and start. Here we go, 30 seconds. Nice and low. Breathe out as you come up. Remember, exhale on exertion. What's the toughest part of the exercise? It's coming up. So you exhale here. Inhale on the way down. Keep it going, 20 seconds in. We're gonna try to go for 30 seconds. Today is a combination of weight, with dumbbells and whatnot, and body weight. 30 seconds. That one is done. We have jogging in place. Here we go. This is just to warm us up. So these are not butt kickers. This is just basically up and moving in place. Butt kickers would be when we hit the heel to the butt, which we'll do later. 15 seconds. So all part of our warm-up here before we get to the more intense stuff. 5 seconds. So this is nice because you can do it from anywhere. You can do it from home. Don't need a special gym for this. And 30 seconds. Third one is going to be our step backs. Step back lunge, body weight. You don't have to move your arms back and forth, but it feels kind of like a dance if you do it this way. So step it on back. Step it on back. We're gonna have 5 exercises for this warm-up circuit, 30 seconds each. 10 seconds left. You can do it at any pace you want. Obviously, the more intense you do it, the more you're gonna get the heart rate up. If you're deconditioned and you're just getting into fitness, a lot of this you can slow down. 30 seconds. Okay, last one is seal jacks. You guys ever do those? You jump and you clap at the front. So seal jacks, 30 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although I don't have to count. I don't know why I'm counting since we're going for time. Seal jacks. I love these. 10 seconds. Almost there. And that should be about 30. There it is, 30. Okay, quick rest. Heart rate should be up. Mine is 126 and going up. Let's see, we got more people on. Excellent. Oh, lots of thumbs up. Fantastic. Thanks, guys. For those of you that are joining, are you doing the workout with me or not? Let's see. Rai, how's it going? RN, I'm guessing registered nurse. Oliveira, hello. Good to see you guys and gals. Where are you checking in from? Let me know. Be always curious to see where everybody is from. That's round 1. We're gonna do another round just to get our heart rate up even more. See, I'm having a little bit of a hard time talking, which is good. It means I got the heart rate going. The cardio is a little bit more elevated. So round 2, let's make it a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna hop up at the top a little bit. So we're gonna increase the challenge just slightly for round 2. Here we go, 30 seconds. 1. But that's right, I don't have to count. So once again, don't need any special equipment for a lot of these. This is just body weight. You can do it anywhere. Great way to warm up. Also, you can even do a workout just by alternating these kinds of rounds and adding more time, 5 seconds. And that's 30, okay. So that one's done. We're gonna go ahead and do, for number 2, let's go ahead and change it up a little bit. So we did our step backs before, so same idea, but I'm gonna hop up at the top a little bit, okay? 30 seconds, here we go, hop up. Make sure this doesn't fly around. There we go. So I got 2 30-second variations. Halfway. And if you can't do the hop, that's okay. Remember, it's all about progressing from where you're from. Or regressing if you need to. One more. Okay, 30 seconds. We'll do 30 seconds on this one. But let me check. Mario. Well, Mario, I hope that you have a great day, because you are having a lot of fun with the stream. It's okay. Right. Do you go live every day? No, I would love to. I would actually, ideally, love to be able to do more of these every day. I'm working on adding. There's another great coach that I got to meet, and he was actually Coach Will. He usually pops on the stream. He's been training clients as well for a while, and he was saying that he wanted me to do that, and he was also trying to do that himself. And we got on a chat talking about consistency. Being consistent really helps, because people get to see you more, and you get to kind of build up your numbers that way. So that's my goal. I'm actually trying to add more. I'm doing a lot outside of here for our business. So training clients, and I have a side job driving students with special needs, and trying to also train virtually for another company. So everything is good, just busy, but I'm gonna figure out a way to get more live streams, because I love these. It's always fun to meet people. Here we go, opposite side. I'll show it from the side like this. So this one, once again, doesn't have to be a hop. If you're not at the point of being able to do it, you can just step and step back. And if you can't do that one, that's okay. Go ahead and do what we were doing earlier, which is the body weight squat. You have more balance that way. And one more. That's 30. All right, so that one's done. We got our butt kickers this time. So remember we did the hopping or the jogging in place, the butt kicker, same idea, but you're trying to get your heel to your butt. If you have tight quads, tight hamstrings, might be tougher, but we do our best. Here we go. Kick them up there. Kick, kick, kick that butt. So it really gets the heart rate going. All right. Kicking, kicking, kicking. 10 seconds. And time. 30 seconds. Okay. Oh, and we have one more round of seal jacks. In a second, let's check and see what we got here. Shunkumari Kanwar. I love it. Go, you blocks fruit. You placid blocks fruit. Totally understand what that means. Hi, brother. How's it going? Kicking a dish. What is on your hand? Oh, I got the stopwatch. I was, because I'm timing a lot of stuff, so I'm holding it, and then I was wrapping this around so it doesn't fly around. Right. Which exercise were you referring to? The single leg hop thing? Because every exercise has a different kind of benefit and I guess purpose. For this, it's kind of, we're just getting the heart rate going. So it's a nice warm up. All right, so last one, seal jacks, which it means I gotta wrap this around again. So seal jacks, clap like this as you jump up. Different than going up like this. Usually with seal jacks, you want to have some weight. So we're going to add some weight. I got these little guys. You can probably find them online everywhere. So put them on the wrist. Get a little bit of extra. Get this one too. Put it on the wrist. And there we go. All right, so we got a little bit of weight. We can do our seal jacks this way. All right, so let's go over the quick benefits. So seal jacks, obviously, it's more cardiovascular than anything, but you do work the shoulders. You do work the lower muscles of the foot a little bit, both feet. Okay, here we go. Seal jacks. Regular jumping jacks also have the same effect. Obviously, if you add weight, like we have now on the wrist, you're building more strength besides just standard endurance. The squats, the ones that we did earlier, that's lower body strength, working on hip flexors, working on hamstrings and quads. The single leg hops, explosive quad strength and hip strength, and we got it. Okay, so we got this one. Let me take these off. Take this off. Yeah, so this one, often I get questions about this one, like the single-legged, like what's going on with that? Well, you build explosive strength for the legs, right? So that you can jump, you can have more power. For martial arts, you get more power for your kicks because it's explosive strength. So you get faster kicks, more power. If you're a wrestler, you're able to drive. You know, if you're gonna go for a takedown. And in general, it's just a good way to work explosive power within the body. It develops different muscle fibers than standard, like long endurance muscle fibers. Think like, you know, runners, long distance runners versus sprinters. So those explosive moves are more like sprinter type. All right, so we got the warm up. We got 4 exercises. That's right, SK. Don't stop, get it. You're right. I'm gonna get it in just a second. Right. It's up to you. You know, some people like to do it along with me. I think most people probably just watch. They might be on the computer, on their phone, and just kind of laying on their couch and like, well, that looks, I don't know why he's doing that. That looks kind of weird. Or, yeah, that looks cool. Yeah. But, you know, they kind of do it whenever. So I would say if you can find this useful, which I hope you do, feel free to do it along with me. Or if you're kind of not in a position to do a workout now, obviously go back to the stream later, and I'm gonna try to go in and add notes in the future, so you can just cut to the exercise that you want, and then you go ahead and do it, and then you challenge yourself to the level that is appropriate. So a lot of the times when I'm showing this stuff, it's gonna be easier because I'm pausing to talk and explain. So if you do it yourself, you'll probably be able to keep a faster pace, you know? So yeah, all right, so let me go. Okay, first, before I get back to it, can you say Luigi, please? If so, then thank you. Luigi! Does that help? Or do you want me to do it more like Mario, like, Luigi? Do you know Mike Hawk? Pause, Rai. Mike Hawk, maybe. Pause, Rai. Thank you for the Mario impression too. You got it, man. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Oh yeah, that's right. If you haven't joined the channel, please subscribe, like, share, throw a thumbs up. I think we're doing great today, guys. We have 11 thumbs up already, which for me is huge. So if you can get more, if we can get to, let's say if we can get to 15 thumbs up, what do you think I should do, guys? Like something realistic, like something crazy with push-ups or crunches or planks or something. Let's see if we can get it to 15, and then I'll take some suggestions and I'll do my best to do it. All right, let's go for our first circuit after the warm-up. So we're gonna go ahead and start with some of our first exercises here. We have dumbbells, so awesome. And what we're gonna do is we have our prisoner get-ups, one of my favorite exercises. So prisoner get-ups means I'm gonna start on my knees, I'm going to come up one leg at a time, and I will curl at the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring one leg forward, right? I'm gonna stand, and once I stand, I got the curl. And then I step back with the same leg, and I go back. So that's number one. Already got 12 thumbs, oh man. Look at Ryan, look at all those thumbs they're throwing, that's crazy. You're very gullible. Yes, I am. Oh, Rai is. We're all, King Nadisha, hey, we're all gullible. It's okay. All right, here we go. First exercise of the new circuit. We're gonna go ahead and do 8 and 8. The heavier the weights, the more effect you're gonna have with lower reps. Because 8 is kind of low rep when it comes to this, but it's okay. We're gonna do it so we can move along to the other exercises. So here we go. 1, and 1, 2, and 2, and 3, and 3, and 4, and 4, and 5, and 5, and 6, and 6, and 7, and 8. Or was that 8? Hold on. Let's make sure I get it. Okay, so now we go back. Now we're gonna do the left side. Get your water, guys. Finally got my gallon on the live stream. So I recommend you guys drink your water. Here's a fun one I found online. It's by Aquafit. Now we're not sponsored by them, but if we were, I'd be like, you know, bringing this up every day. Get your water. If you have something like this, it's kind of fun because it breaks down, you know, by time, how much water you should be drinking. Obviously, everybody's water intake is a little bit different, but you would fill it according to what your need is. So for me, luckily enough, based on my weight, my activity level, one of these a day is perfect. So I try to get through one of these a day and keep myself hydrated. So make sure you do also that if you're working out with me. All right. Left side, here we go. We're going to the left. All right, so now left one comes up, and curl. And left goes down first, left goes up first. Curl, left goes down first, left comes up first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Now, if you don't have weights at home, you might be wondering, well, how do I do those? You kind of can't do it perfectly the same, but you can get very close. For example, if you don't have any weights, the prisoner get-up can be done in a number of ways. So imagine you are a prisoner. You can put your hands behind your back like this, and then do the get-up this way. It's a little bit more challenging than having them on your hips. If you want to make it even more challenging, bring your hands up behind your head, which utilizes more core, more balance on the lower body, and then do it this way. So that's the other way to do the prisoner get-up. Now, if you want to add some weight and you don't have weights, you can grab like a gallon of milk. You know, if you have a gallon of milk, bag of rice, whatever, something around the house, just hold it close to your torso and you can go ahead and do it. If you have a pet, you know, grab a pet. As long as they're willing, they don't scratch you, or you have a little baby brother or sister, just grab them. Let me train with you, you know, and see what they do. All right. All right, here we go. Did I miss anything here? Oh, okay. He said to like the stream, but not comment. Well, no, I like the comments too, but yes, I was talking more about the likes. Oh man, by the way, we're at 14. We need like one more. And then I guess I'm up to do a challenge. But yes, I love comments too. I can do it only once, and all other I can do is, yeah, that's right. I do appreciate it though. Have you watched Testicle? I gotcha. That's perfect. It's like that old, what was it? In Simpsons when Bart was calling Moe's Tavern and he was like, hey, I'm looking for a last name Butts, first name Seymour. And the guy's like, Seymour Butts? And then, you know. Yes, microplastics, I do agree with you. This one actually is BPA free and it's a special design that does not promote or does not have microplastics as an issue. I actually was initially going with glass bottles, but that was a challenge because you have to be very careful with them. You know, I like glass because you can even put like essential oils in there or things, you know, to like lemon oil, orange, and the oil in a glass bottle is perfectly safe. You don't want to put it in anything else because it'll kind of get into the surface. But you know, the challenge with the glass is it gets hot, you can break it, you know, it's dangerous unless you have it covered. And I take mine everywhere, so I needed something that was a little bit more durable. But yes, if you get one, you want to make sure it's BPA free. You want to make sure that it doesn't have any microplastics as a side effect. You know, you don't want to be drinking that stuff because there's studies going on, and still they haven't discovered everything that, you know, can happen. But it does affect the brain. It does affect. They do see signs of it affecting long-term cognitive health, even, you know, such challenges as dementia and other things. So I'm with you though. That's very good though. I appreciate that, King Nadish. And then, yeah, King Nadish does MMA, which is awesome. I love it. Waterman, yo, how's it going? Right. Gabe Owners. Nice. Well, there he is, Coach Will. What's going on? Dimitris, let's fight. Where is your house? Yes, Dimitris, I will definitely give you my address so that we can fight in person. It will prove nothing, and it will also be very unsafe for both of us. How's it going, Susie? Let's go for the next exercise. So it's great to have you guys. Okay, we're already at 15. So that means you guys have to come up with something that I can do as a challenge. Hopefully something that's not too crazy, but see if you can get some ideas, something that we can do here based on like what we have. We got, you know, some equipment here that we can use. By the way, we're getting ever closer to that gym coming in, and I've been talking about it forever. It's not this weekend, obviously. It's not next weekend because we're traveling for Labor Day, Memorial Day weekend, but then the week after, I already have that booked with my movers, so we should be getting some good stuff here, which means more awesomeness for the stream. All right, we had number 1, prisoner get-ups with the curls. Number 2, slam ball. we're gonna do a slam ball toss and catch to the chest for the core. Ideally, you don't wanna have glasses for this one, so I'm gonna take them off. Because in case it slips, you don't wanna get hit in the face. The reason why this one is good is because you can explosively push and then be able to catch without being worried about, if it's a dumbbell, you're not gonna be throwing dumbbells around safely. So this is something where if it does hit you, it's the impact is there, but it's a soft surface. So heels on the floor, and I'm bending back, so my core is engaged. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it on up, let it catch. And then when you catch it, you can either choose to go back like I did, and then come on up, so it's like a sit-up, or you can choose to catch, and then keep it without moving the torso so much, which means more direct impact on the core, builds up a little bit more endurance. It's kind of good for, if you're practicing for MMA or boxing, it's a good way to work on taking impact on the ribs, on the abdominal wall without really, kind of being too surprised or pained by it. So, all right, let's do both versions. Let's do 8 and 8. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, first 8. Now we're gonna do the second 8 where we catch it and we try not to move. By the way, can't see anything without my glasses, so if you guys are throwing thumbs up, I appreciate it, but I can't see. All right, here we go. We lean back, toss and catch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I went back on that one. Redo it. 6, 7, 8. Oh, good. And you get to work the upper quads and hip flexors as you're holding your core. Whew, that was intense. Okay, here we go. All right, what do we got? Hey. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, we got a lot of comments since there. So we got Aryan Sharma. Doing great, Aryan Sharma, with those very positive and, shall we say, age-appropriate comments. We always get a couple knuckleheads in the chat, which is fine. Dimitri's right. Yes, let's fight. Dimitri, I'm going to send Coach Will to your place. Yes, I don't have insurance. Well, you got to get insurance first before you get into fights. Come on, man. It's common knowledge. Headstand, that's 1. Okay. Aryan Sharma, 20 clap push-ups. That's 2. Nice. 20 clap push-ups. Not for him. Dimitri's. Oh, it's about to get down. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys don't want to mess with Coach Will. He's a real one. Full planche, the handstand with handstand push-up. All right. Okay, that's a good one too. But not now, because I'm gonna need surgery. Okay. Well, probably don't want to get into fights if you're gonna need surgery. Feel the core power, Coach Greg. Yes. Complete Warrior Fitness is live. You're thinking Complete Warrior Fitness. It's actually Coach Ark. He's online. Good to see you, Coach Ark. Now, he's somebody that you definitely don't want to mess with. He's got the martial arts power of many decades. The Russian dance that they do while in squat. Oh, man. Yeah, actually, that's the one that I don't know if I could. I can try it. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Yeah, it looks like a mediocre UFC card this afternoon, sacrificing the 30-year-old Burns to the up-and-coming Morales. Of course, yeah. And I like Gilbert. He's been amazing. He's at Karate with Boys. Otherwise, I'll be doing this cool workout. Yeah, Coach Ark, he's keeping my nephews going with the karate workouts. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into. You know what I'll do? For Mr. Aryan Sharma, let's do the clapping push-ups. But what we'll do is I'll try to do the clap push-ups combined with the push-up plank that I'm supposed to do. I don't think I'll hold it for the full amount that I normally go for. The goal is, for those of you that are just joining, the plank challenge is going the whole month. We're basically coming up on the last last couple weeks here, and the goal is to do one every day and kind of increase, but everybody does it in their own way. Like for example, Coach Will does it as a burnout at the end of his workout, which is awesome. I've been trying to maintain it, and then on days where I feel really good, I add more time to the wolf plank. But let's try to do the push-ups, and then we'll go with as much of the clapping or the plank push-up that I can at the end. I think I'm up to like 140, a minute 45 in that range. So, all right, here we go. Let's start. Oh yeah, a little bit of water, and then we're good to go. So, those of you guys that are joining along, for you, if you're not able to do the clapping push-up, that's fine. What you could do is something like this. Either go from the push-up and try to go with like a shoulder tap, slow shoulder tap, or if you're a beginner, just do your push-ups on the knees and really focus on bringing the hips in. A lot of people, I've noticed this, my clients too, I'll tell them to do their push-ups on the knees and they go like this. And then they're doing this push-up. You know, this is, okay, you're working the range of motion, but guess what? Your butt's up. You need to bring the hips in so that you're pushing more of your weight. That's the whole goal, is to push your weight in a good range of motion. So you can do it also this way if you're not doing the clapping push-ups. All right, so let's do those. We're gonna do front clap into the Y push-up, and then we're gonna try to hold the push-up plank. If you guys can follow along with me, that'd be great. We'll see how much we can get. All right, wide stance, get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was good. Now we're gonna hold this. See how long we can do it. Let me shoot for at least 30 seconds. Here we go. Time. And down. Hold it nice and low. Good endurance for the upper body. Very intense. After those clapping push-ups, there's not much left. Cheer me on, guys. I know I can do it with your help. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh man. Wow, normally 30 seconds does not feel that tough, but after those clapping push-ups, yeah, I feel that one, okay. Well, that was good. Heart rate is 115, which I think is actually not true. It should be a little bit higher. All right. Thank you, guys. That was, now I gotta be more ready every time I ask for a thumbs up challenge. All right, what else do we have before we get into the next one? So, hey, what's your health issue, Dimitri? Maybe it's something we can help out with as far as advice. So you just finished Special Forces, Greek Special Forces. That's awesome. That's gotta be super tough. You know, my brother and I, he's in the chat now, we did this, I showed it in a previous stream, we did this Russian Special Forces workout. We found it online, and we were like, let's give it a try. You know, let's see how close we can get to, you know, the toughest levels. And it was very awesome, but very tough. As far as I remember, it was like you have to run 2 miles, and as soon as you finish your run, you have to go into like, I think like 100 push-ups, 50 pull-ups, some number of deadlifts or crunches. There was one other thing, and then at the end you have to fight. And then you have to like spar. So we didn't have like a full-on fight, but we would do something where as soon as we finished, my brother or myself, for each other, we were there, we would like basically just try to like, you know, because at that point you're exhausted, so you're defending more than attacking, but you're trying to survive like 3 minutes or something. Oh man, it was awesome. You know what we'll do? I want to do it for a live stream, guys. Show you how tough it is. I'll take the phone with me and just go, and it'll destroy me, I'm sure, because I haven't done that workout in years. but it's a lot of fun, and I'll put all the info, you know, obviously in the channel so you guys can follow along and see how you do. Yeah, feel it. All right, Dimitri. Good. I'm glad. Hey, you're Warrior Dimitri. That's what we'll call you. You have a fighting warrior spirit, which is great. So there's a lot of good that you can do with it. All right. Right. Thank you. I like to think that I do something, although I still get comments. People are like, dude, stop talking and get to the workout. I'm like, you know, I get it. I like to be able to explain stuff. And, you know, for me, it also allows me to bring my heart rate down so I can do the next thing. But I appreciate that comment. Thank you. Oh, you got drafted for India versus Pakistan war? No way. Whoa, that's serious, man. Are you for real? Like you're going to be going and, you know, going into the army? Yes, work out like a beast. You can push your body to do everything. That's right. The body is just a vehicle. So when you push it, it responds. And as long as you do it the right way, in a smart way, you can do amazing things with it, you know? So definitely agree with that. That's a great point. All right, guys. So we're back. Let's go back to the beginning. We'll do something a little bit different this time. Give you a challenge. We have these AirX pads, basically very similar to a Bosu ball. We're gonna try to go ahead and do our stand with curls with this pad. So a little bit more instability, which is great for building balance, building a good base. These are super cheap. As far as I remember, you can get, I have two, but you can get one, and that's really all you need. They're very durable. You can use it for a lot of balance work. A lot of people, like myself, will use it with physical therapy clients to help build up their balance after an injury or after a surgery. But even if you don't have an injury, these are great for building balance. I know I need it. My balance seems to be great at times and terrible at other times. So I need to do stuff like this to keep myself in a good place. The next step up will be a Bosu ball, but those are more costly. So it depends. And also depends where you live for you to even be able to get it shipped out to you. So, all right, here we go. We are on the AirX pad. We've got a great group today. By the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed, liked, or turned on notifications, please do. It helps us out a lot. We're trying to build this channel. We're trying to give as much as we can to you guys and gals, offer stuff that you guys find entertaining and useful. And if you find that you really like it, there's that donate button at the bottom. If you'd be able to do that, that would be amazing. We definitely would appreciate any and all, even if it's $1, you know, everything helps. Everything goes towards the channel and towards us building our business even more. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna step up, keep the balance, and hammer curl. So bring the hammer, bring it back down, step off the pad, up, keep the balance, and back. Definitely more challenging with the AirX pad. Great for the core and the hips and the lower body. Whoop. So my goal today is, even though we only have two main circuits, there's enough variety here where you can make 4 or 5 circuits out of these exercises, because there's different approaches to the same exercise. 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Up. 1 more. Up. Whoop. Up. Tighten the hip and the core. Bring it in. And core. Whoop. As I step off. All right, we got that one. All right, good to have you guys. How you doing with your planks, Coach Will? Are you enjoying the burnout that they offer at the end? Also, who you got? You think Gilbert can overcome the young lion, or was that it for him? It's always sad to see the veterans, you know, when they're on the decline and they kind of don't finish on top. Like, I loved seeing GSP. My brother and I, we both love him. He's like one of our heroes in MMA. It was cool to see him go out on top, you know? Go out and, okay, he wasn't undefeated when he left, but he avenged pretty much every defeat, and he finished with a win. Retired kind of how he wanted to, which is awesome. It's tough to see somebody you like kind of get really brutally knocked out in the last fight or something. It's tough. But that's, you know, athletics for you. But training for life, it's just you versus you. So as long as you're doing the right things, you're gonna feel like you're winning every day. All right, here we go. Opposite side. This one usually is more challenging for me. Whoa! Ho ho! Reset. Okay, left side. Here we go. Really focus, tighten the core. That'll keep the balance. There we go. Focus. Whoa. Whoa. Stepping back. Two more. And if you guys have any ideas or suggestions on what you want us to do or cover, it's a perfect time. Obviously, it's a good time to chat as well. But questions, that was a good time. That's done. Ooh, sweaty. Heart rate 120 as I bring it on over. All right. Nice, okay. Oh wow, lots of good comments here. It's not that serious, but I still have to perform drills. Okay, well you're gonna do great. I know you got a great warrior mindset. I'm sure you'll do well in the drills. Backup, well let's hope you stay the backup. I mean, you know, just looking at it from a health perspective, right? And your life, I mean, obviously it might be exciting to get into action, but when it comes to war, it's so unpredictable. You know, you don't wanna take any chances if you can. 18, nice. Dimitri, I like Dimitri. It held for review a certain 4-letter word, which is all good. But that's, a daily Coach Greg session will go a long way towards growing the channel. If there's no content, my having clicked the notification bell becomes a moot point. Yeah, it's a good point. You know, actually, Coach Will, somebody brought up earlier, I think it was Rai. I hope I'm saying it right. Is it Ray or Rai? But they also asked like, hey, do you stream every day? And I kind of was bringing it back to what we were talking about, how trying, you know, but it's sometimes challenging because of life and all the other duties. But I think doing it daily is definitely not a bad idea. I mean, the numbers always go up so much when I do a live stream, and I really appreciate that. So I think doing it daily will be a good thing. I would just have to find a good time, because too early in the morning, a lot of people maybe won't see it. Although our overseas warriors would probably definitely benefit. All right, so, man, it was not that serious though. It was like, if you are 18 plus and can do 20 pull-ups, come train, okay? That's not bad. Thanks, Mr. Munchie, appreciate that. I do got this. Oh, if you get drafted in Greece, you don't choose it. Okay, so it's kind of, I'm from Poland. When I was, I left there when I was 8, but it's kind of like that there when we left. You know, you basically just, it was required service. Like in South Korea, it's required. Like in other countries, it's required. You have to do it. There's no way. And then obviously, if there's no war, then you don't get drafted. But run a mega marathon. You know, Mr. Munchie, actually, I don't know what that distance is. Now I don't think I'd be ready unless I trained, but the longest I ever did, I think, without stopping was 30 miles. So a marathon is 26.2. So I did just over a marathon, and that was in training. I didn't have a super fast time, but I was proud that I did 30. And then some of these ultra mega marathons are probably what, like 60 miles, 90? It's crazy. And you're right, if there's no stream, there are no donations. That's true, I mean, yeah, and I have to really consider that. You know what, Coach Will, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to make it a regular thing starting tomorrow. Let me see if I can get even, because this is a long one, it's already 43 minutes, but if I can get even 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I think that'll be an awesome idea. So thank you, Coach Will. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna make sure I do that. All right, and then, yeah. All right, this man got mad stamina. I hope you're talking about me. I do have stamina, but obviously I need to do even more. All right, so we're talking about mega marathon is 42 kilometers. Dang. Whew. Okay, actually, Coach Will, that is a good thing. When I stream that day, that's basically my workout, my main workout. So this is my main workout today because I'm streaming this, you know? Like for example, yesterday I just went for a run. It was, you know, a few miles, but it was my run. Like I could probably, if I could figure out a way to like run and take you guys with me, that might be an awesome idea. So good call. All right. Whew. So we did those. Let's finish with, we got the ball. that we threw and caught. Let's do something a little bit different today. Let's go ahead and do our slams from a kneeling position. From a kneeling position, you really gotta embrace the core and use the core more, because you can't use your legs. You have a little bit of up and down from the hips, but mostly it's your core and your arms. So let's go for, how many likes do we have? We got 15 likes. We got 11 people now online. So that's 26. Let's do 26 slams for every one of people, amazing people online, and for all the likes we have. Here we go, 26. Yeah. Okay, 26 slams, roll that away. All right, we got the slams. Number 3 left. Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay, so last one to finish off. We did the push-up plank hold. Let's do our bear plank for time. So bear plank, for those of you that don't know, if you haven't seen the earlier videos, it's basically from a tabletop position. And I'll bring this down. All right, here we go. We'll bring this down. So we're here, and we're just gonna lift the knees. See if you can do this one with me, guys. You don't need any special equipment, all right? Let's try to hold it for 60 seconds. I think you guys will be able to do it. It's not that hard, but it's also surprisingly challenging at times, okay? So 60 seconds, I'll give you guys a few seconds to get set up. Remember, it's tabletop position, hand in line with the shoulder, both sides. Knees are bent, toes are flexed. So that so I don't have my toes pointed out, I got them flexed. So when I bring up my knees, I have my feet kind of dug in, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Hope you guys are doing it with me. We're gonna count down here. 3, 2, 1, and time starts. So knees are off the ground, hands are under the shoulders. Sweat is flying, but make sure you're not too high. Don't try to bring the hips and knees too high. The knees should just be ever so slightly off the ground, because that's gonna give you the proper engagement for the front of the leg, the quads. Whew. You should feel shoulders, triceps, core also, but in this case, the stomach is not as engaged as with the other planks. Halfway, 30 seconds. How are you guys doing? If you're holding it, you only got 22 seconds left. Here we go, 20 seconds. Steady breathing. 15 seconds. Come on, guys, we got this. 10 seconds. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. Okay, nice. For those of you that are more advanced warriors, like Coach Will, King Nadish, our new friend Dimitri, for those that are more seasoned, make sure whatever we do here, you can always make it tougher. For example, if you have somebody with you and you're doing that bear plank, have them put a 45-pound plate on your back, or a 20-kilogram plate, kind of the same thing. Or have somebody stand there and just gently push, and you gotta like brace against their force. Or if you don't have that, if there's nobody around, do something like this, because I want you guys to get a lot out of these workouts. So if you're doing this one, you're like, come on, Greg, I can do this all day. Bring one leg up, bring one hand up. It makes a huge difference. And you get really good workout very quickly. So, all right, awesome. So we got all those. So for review, those of you that missed it, the first half we did 6 exercises. We did everything pretty much for time. So we did 30 seconds on, about 5 seconds off, and then another 30 seconds. And we did butt kickers, jogging in place, seal jacks, deep body squats, explosive body squats, step back lunges, and then we had one more that I forgot. But anyway, that was the first one. Then for the second round, that was our strength. So we went back to our prisoner get-ups with curls. We did 2 versions. For one set, we did standard. Second set, we used the AirX pad for balance. We did our medicine ball slams from the kneeling position. First round, we did a toss and catch for core with 2 variations. One where you go back into a sit-up, one where you absorb the impact. We had single leg hops, I forgot about that, for the initial warm-up. And we also did a fun challenge, thanks to you all for all the likes. We did explosive push-ups, and right after, wanted to hold the push-up plank, or the wolf plank. So it was a lot. It was a good sweat, as you can tell. I got some good sweat. I'm red like a tomato, which is good, and I hope you guys found it useful. Let's go ahead and let's check. We had a lot of comments today, guys. Thank you all for everything. Thank you for all the new people like Mr. Munchie, Dimitri, even the fun knuckleheads like, where is he? Mario, I believe. Aryan Sharma, thank you. Thank you for the good comments and also the interesting ones. Yeah, we had a lot of Sunkumari Kanwar, lots of good ones. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and let's finish with a couple here. Yes, yes, yes. Dimitri, yes, we are in. Awesome. King Nadish. Rundströms might be difficult. Yeah, because of kind of the movement. Growing your channel means being realistic in regards to limitations and quality of the stream content. Yep, you're right. 45 section a day at the same time to train and stream. Engagement grows the channel. You're very right. I think as a creator, you've got to provide a platform to engage in. Coach Will, you are speaking very wise words, my friend. I think at the end of the day, for any of you that are thinking of starting your own channel, I know Coach Will, you're one of those, that is exactly what you want to do. You have to be able to be realistic. Like, how much time can I commit? And do I want to commit? You know, what can I offer? So for me, all those questions are very valid. I think the main question I have is, how can I work it into my schedule at a time that is consistent? Because I can more easily get it in randomly, but randomly is tough because you guys might not know exactly when I might go online. You might, you'll get that notification like, oh, CWF is live, but it's easier to know like, oh, at 10 p.m. Central Time, he's gonna be on for 30 minutes every time. So that's gonna be my thing, is I'm gonna try to come up with days that are very solid, and then even on the days that I don't have a solid time, I'll try to at least do something, because I think that is exactly what we're talking about here, growing the channel. Yeah, so thank you, right? It's just years of tortures, because as I'm torturing clients, I know I have to be in good shape. I have to, do everything to like inspire and motivate, but also I can't be out of shape, because then people are like, well, why should I listen to you? You did one push-up and you're on the floor dead. So the key is to be obviously consistent and to build that endurance. So, but it's all a matter of, just consistency and persistency. So you do that and you will build up your endurance and your strength over time. But yeah, I'm proud of you, Ray. Keep doing it. Start small and then build up. Yeah, that's right. Say this in email, but I can't get you to engage. Yeah, I responded to a few of them, right? I just, I don't respond as often there. I do feel it, King Nadish. All right, clean that 20 fish tank. Nice. I love fish. What kind of fish do you have, King Nadish? Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, I've noticed that does not reward randomized upload schedules. Okay, good call. So in that case, it really pushes me to do something consistent instead of randomized. Yeah, so I'll try to plan it at least a few days that are very consistent, and then on the other days, if I can't, then I can't, or I'll just do a live that's random. But yeah, the consistent ones for sure. So, all right, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. It's been, it's been an hour, which is awesome. So I'm very happy about that. But I think you are all ready to probably go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And let's go ahead and do our affirmation for today. So one of my favorites, I'm healthy, I am strong, I am happy. I am healthy, I am strong, I am happy. I am healthy, I am strong, I am happy. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay. And you know what, Coach Will, yes, I will make sure that I reply. I'll reply to any other one that I missed. At least I got one. So I will make sure I do it. Thank you, Rara. Yes, you are healthy, you are strong, you are happy. If you say it, it's very powerful. If you write it, it's also powerful. And focus on that as your mantra. Even if there's one that you don't consistently believe, by doing it over and over, you're gonna build up that belief within yourself, you know? So it's gonna help. It's almost like you're programming yourself for health and success and happiness. So awesome. Thank you guys and gals, enjoy. And it was a pleasure as always sweating with you. You guys are awesome. Enjoy your Saturday.